Welcome to the Entrepreneur Evolution Podcast. This is our Entrepreneur Express Tip episode. I'm your host, Annette Walter, and this is the place where I share weekly business tips in 5 minutes or less to help you regroup from your week and prepare to launch into next week. Let's get started. Hey there, entrepreneur. I am excited you are here. Today, we are sharing our Entrepreneur Express tip and talking about the 3 steps to reverse engineer a quick sales and marketing plan. This is a great topic for this time of year because we are just getting started on the 4th quarter and rounding out 2020. So I really want this tip to help you get to the finish line on your goals, okay? So here's what we're going to do. To reverse engineer any type of plan, you start with the end and work your way backwards, okay? So you start with the big picture, the big goal, whatever the big nugget is and feels at sometimes so overwhelming because it is so big. You start with that in mind and then you break it down into little itty bitty steps, okay? So I want you to think about a goal that you have as you are rounding out 2020 and 4th quarter. Get that goal in mind and write it down, okay? Maybe you want to close a certain amount of business by the end of the year. Maybe you want to hit some sort of new level of revenue or introduce something new or hire someone new into the organization. Whatever that goal is, write the goal down on a piece of paper and start with the big goal in mind. Next, I want you to look at your network, okay? So the first step is to look at your network, okay? Write down every single person, outlet, association, stream of influence, centers of influences, and different type of people that refer you business. Look at everything in your network and write it down, okay? Step 1 is to write down everything in your network, okay? Step 2 is then to write in a separate column all of the tools that you have to help you in your business. What software, what hardware, what type of people, what type of Excel tracking sheets do you use? Every single tool that you use in your business, I want you to write it down there, okay? The visualization of writing things down is powerful. The brain needs it, you need it, and the act of writing gets us going and sparks our creative brainstorming ability, okay? So the third step is to plan it out, break it down, okay? So what does that look like? We make the mini micro steps to take day by day, week by week to reach that goal, okay? So knitting together the network and the tools with an action item of the plan helps you hit the goal, okay? So these tips are always really quick because I know that you all need them and I know that you can handle me talking very quickly through a very high level topic, okay? So I'm going to recap and my goal is always to keep these under 5 minutes or less, okay? So I'm going to recap how we just quickly re-engineered and reversed engineered our goals in 3 quick steps, okay? So we started with the goal in mind. We wrote down what that goal was. Then we went back to our network. We wrote down every single thing in our network, centers of influences, different people, different associations, different outlets, everything in our network. Then we wrote down all of our tools, software, hardware, different tracking mechanisms, different types of CRMs, and different types of tools that we use in our business, okay? Then we knit those together. We took the network, we took the tools, after we illustrated those on paper to make that mini plan of how to get there. How many calls? Who do you need to call? Who do you need to reach out to? Who do you need to social network with? How can you achieve that goal through showing up, being present, and making the right ask to the people in your network to obtain your current goal, okay? I keep it quick, I keep it fresh, I keep it real, and that's how we do it. If you'd like to schedule an intensive deep dive session with me personally, we go through this on a very, very deep level, okay? This is only just scratching the surface as a different formula for you to think about in your business to reverse engineer your goal. Write the network, write the tools, and make the mini plans by knitting those two together, okay? I'd love to chat with you. In fact, this week, I'm going to drop the calendar link to schedule a free breakthrough session with me. And I'm offering you a free core values index assessment, the CVI, which is what I use in my marriage, my hiring, my team building, and I use it with a lot of my coaching clients. It is a phenomenal tool. And it's a $50 value if you were to go right to their website, which you can totally do, and get the tool. But I'm offering it to you for free today, and some time with me on the phone just to brain dump and get your thoughts out in an organized way, and have a safe place, a judgment-free zone, a stress-free zone to vent and process what's on your mind right now. If you're stuck, it's because you're not growing, and chances are you are waddling in between the learning and doing phase and not getting into that refining phase and that maintaining phase that we talked about in last week's Entrepreneur Express tip, okay? So please leave me a review. A 5-star review means so much to me. And all of your comments that you are leaving in the reviews have been awesome. I've been giving a really nice shout out behind the scenes and thanking all of you who have been doing that. Make sure you subscribe so that you are automatically downloading and alerted to our Tuesday interviews with other entrepreneurs and then our Friday Express tip. Keep evolving, entrepreneur. You are doing it. You are making it happen. And you are going to finish 2020 off on a very strong foot. I feel confident about that. I believe in you. I see you. And I am your biggest cheerleader from the sidelines. Click the link below to schedule that time with me. I promise you won't regret it. We will make it worth it for you. And you deserve it to just really just give yourself that outlet to grow. I'll talk to you soon, entrepreneur. Take care.